Hello and welcome. This is Squid Pent doing a review of uh, RegixOne, RegixOne, and his uh, use of the Lexington. This is probably about the third or fourth time I've tried to do this video. We'll see how it works out. If it doesn't work out, I'll probably splice it so it does, but about halfway through there's an error where it goes back to the carrier and won't work out. So the way I'm going to try to fix that is by pushing C during the replay, so now I can move around. I don't have to stick with whatever view he has. And I believe that worked last time, but the last time I got it to go through with I didn't have any audio. So this time we'll see how it works out. And one of the first things he did already is let loose one of his flights of aircraft ahead of time, which makes it easier so you don't have as many aircraft shot down. It's kind of like just a basic thing that most non-Russian carriers have to do. I am not very good at dodging flak, but it looks like he's been doing pretty good there so far. And that was a pretty good lineup for that ship that he just did. The crosshairs were sideways. You want to get the shape of your crosshairs, whatever shape they may be, to match with the ship that you're going for. Of course, with torpedoes, you don't quite have that. You just have your triangle that's going to be set up, and you're just kind of guesstimating where you think they're going to be. Letting loose a flight of aircraft on the first flight is usually pretty good because, especially at the start, most of the ships are all jammed together, so the A is going to be your worst at the start of the battle. Also, AA doesn't shoot through mountains, so that was a good approach going through there. He's taking a little bit of hits now. And he's going to let go right before the green indicator turns to clear there. So, got one hit. The guy's going a little bit faster than he thought he was, I guess. They'll probably have it corrected on this one, though. Alright, and mark for true professional jetting out of there before he has a chance to not bothering watching the torps land into the carrier. And save some of his aircraft probably too. I think he had like two flights on there. Ended up doing 2 torp runs, I know that. Alright, so this is going to be the bombers, high altitude bombers. So with these, the trick is to try to, as you can see, the reticule is, I would call it a vertical reticule based on the way the aircraft is lined up. So you're wanting to line up either going straight at the front of a ship or coming in from behind. Like I said, the views I'm doing here is not views that he would necessarily be able to use as well. I think you can do free look while you're playing, but it makes it a little bit complicated to do that. So he's coming in almost a pretty good lineup there, a little bit diagonal, but gets it pretty close on there. Gets a fire out of it in 3 penetrations. Best thing he got out of that was the fire. I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Get some damage start to go off there. And on this one, he's coming in again, about the same angle. Got 1 more penetration there. And you also notice he has not picked the same type of aircraft twice in a row. I'm sure the needs might change occasionally, but That allows the other flights to heal up before he uses the next one. So now he's back to the attack planes again with the rockets, and I'm sure everybody's probably driven at least one carrier. The attack planes have the what I call horizontal reticules, so you'll want to be approaching the ship from the side, from broadside, as opposed to the way he just did the bombers. And what he's doing right now against the Scharnhorst looks like a pretty good broadside. It's a little bit off on the top, but it might hit something with the superstructure. Yep, he gets some hits on the superstructure.
shuttle ends in 5 minutes. Enemy battleship foundered. Enemy destroyer sunk.